Hey YouTube, today I'm bringing to you my first tutorial, which is the Rose Gold tutorial, which is part one of my one palette series, where I'll be featuring one eyeshadow palette and one palette only, just because, not because it's any better, but if you want to see this tutorial, continue to watch. Okay, first off I'm starting with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fun. Just put a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm going to use to sculpt out my brows with a flat concealer brush. And I'm just going in and I'm using the concealer to sculpt them out and act as a template before I fill them in, because my brows are kind of wild at this point. It's been a long time since I've threaded, so, well, had a threading, so yeah. And now I'm just starting on my left brow, and I'm just doing the same thing. I'm just scoping those out, like I said, using them as a template. It helps you when you get ready to draw, and it won't make freehanding so hard because everybody isn't an artist. Okay, I'm just finishing up on that brow. Okay, I'm just getting an angled brush because I draw them on with a gel liner by MAC and Dip Down. Okay, this is MAC Dip Down again, which is a gel liner, and I'm just sculpting out my brows using where I concealed it as a template, like I said, and I'm just going in and I'm just freehanding them now. And I'm getting that gradient effect, just filling in the end and going in the front part of it and making the shading lighter. Then I go in with the spoolie and just disperse the product throughout the brow evenly. Okay, doing the same thing to the other brow, just freehanding it, make it as thin and thick as you please. Just getting the end of those. Okay, getting that spoolie again. Going back and cleaning up with the product that's already there, not adding any more concealer, just cleaning it up even more. Once you like them, you can go on and blend with the Beauty Blender. Just going to clean up the end of that some more because I want it to be thinner on that end. Okay, going once again with my Beauty Blender and blending in the product. You don't want any product just sitting on your face, caked up. Okay, I'm going to be doing my eyeshadow with the Naked 3 today. Okay, and that is NYX Skin Tone Base for Eyes. Okay, and I'm just using the Eco Tools brush to disperse that so all of my eyeshadow can be primed. Okay, and I'm just getting a large blending brush, and I'm going to grab Nooner out of that palette. And I'm just blending that into my crease as a transition shade. So, that's your transition shade, which is Nooner. Then I'm grabbing NYX again, so my rose gold lid can be very flashy. And I'm just applying that on the lid only this time. And now I'm grabbing a small eyeshadow brush by e.l.f. and then I'm putting Buzz on my lid. I'm just going to cover that and just pack on as much as I can. Okay, I'm just getting that large blending brush again, and I'm just going to put Nooner in. Now I have a shading brush from Sephora, and I grabbed Dark Side, and I'm just going to use that to add a little shade in my crease. Just going to do that on both sides. Blend that in really good so I can look as professional as possible. Okay, now I'm just taking the brush out of the palette itself, and I'm going to shade Dark Side in there some more. Now I'm using the opposite side, and I'm going to wet that brush down with Evian. Then I'm going to grab more Buzz and add that to my lid just so it can come more vibrant, as you can see. And I'm going to just touch up my lid and pack that color on while it's wet. Look at how they made it glow. Okay, I'm just grabbing a little bit more dark side. Using the same brush. Now I'm just blending it out with another large eyeshadow blending brush, I'm sorry about that. Just blending it out. Okay, grabbing a smudge brush. And then on my brow bone, I'm putting Trick. Okay, just going again with that large blending brush. Okay, under my eye, I'm going to add Buzz. And then on the outer corners, I'm going to add Dark Side. Next, I'm just grabbing the angled liner brush, the one I was looking for earlier, and I'm just going to take the e.l.f. cream eyeliner, and then I'm going to do my wing eyeliner with it. I just start from the corner. I'm wetting it up because the brush is kind of stiff. Just working from the corner out. Okay, grab the straight edge, and then I'm just going to draw my wing eyeliner on just to be sure it's straight as possible and neat and crisp. And then I'm just going to draw that back inward and make it thicker like I want it. Then I'm going to do the same thing with the other eye. Yep, and after you get your wing eyeliner done, cover that lash blast in Full Bloom mascara. That's what I'm going to add to my lashes. Gonna grab a Real Technique stippling brush and add MAC NW47. And I just dab it all over my face and then I work it in with the brush. Just blend it in as good as I can. Blend it into your hairline. Blend it all around your face. You don't want two different colors. Okay, now I'm just going to recycle some of that concealer that was left on the back of my hand. And I'm going to add that to my under eye for my under eye concealer and highlight. Just adding it on with a large concealer brush from Ulta. Now I'm just going to use the LA Girl in Fun directly under my eyes, on the sides of my nose, to my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, on my chin, and my cupid's bow. Now I'm going to grab that MAC Prep and Prime highlighter pen in Peach Luster. I'm going to put it on the same places. I'm going to grab that beauty blender and blend it out. Now keep in mind that beauty blender is wet. Just blend it out all over. Okay, I'm setting it with my setting powder. And then I'm going to grab Ben 9 Topaz. Okay, I grabbed a large powder brush and I'm just flicking off the excess powder so I can work it in and finish this tutorial up. Okay, went back in with that stippling brush just to work it in with the rest of my foundation. Added a little bit more foundation just to warm my face up a bit more. Okay, using that beauty blender. Going around that hairline so it can blend out my highlight. Okay, grabbing Becca and Opal. I'm just going to put a couple of dabs of that on my cheekbones using a makeup wedge. Blended that out with a beauty blender and a large powder brush. Grabbing MAC Blush and Raisin, applying that to my cheeks. Grabbing Cinderella, which is a limited edition MAC lip gloss, and I think that's Happily Ever After. And lastly, I'm going to set my face with the Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray. And here's the completed look. Thanks for watching.